let's move on here to a game that's probably not much better. Carolina at New Orleans. We have the starting quarterbacks are Bryce Young and Captain Guy Liner, with Taysom Hill ranked as the second quarterback, listed as the second quarterback on the Saints. The highest ranked quarterback in our consensus is mercifully Derek Carr at 26, Bryce Young at 28. Good God. Ugh. Outside of Superflex, like, you're not considering starting either of these guys, right? Even in Superflex, you're probably not trying to?
No. Don't want to. Don't. Just no.
Yeah, same as those tight ends. Bryce Young's my 30th ranked quarterback. I somehow found a way to put him above Jacoby Brissett and Gardner Minshew this week, but Bryce Young in week 1 playing against the New Orleans defense, I just want no part of that. On the other side, Derek Carr should be able to do something. I just don't trust it.
All right, the running backs. We start for the Panthers. We've got Chubbard, Miles Sanders, Raheem Blackshear. The Saints have Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams, with Kendre Miller out for this one. I'm sure my highest ranked is Kamara. By our consensus, we have Kamara at 22, even though I have him at 25. So you guys must be way higher. And that leaves me, Chubbard, down at... I don't know. I can't even find Chubbard. Where do you guys have? I have Chubbard down at 40. Good God. We're low on him. That's because somebody has Chubbard ranked as RB 52. I think somebody needs to update the old rankings.
Where's he at? Oh, I got him at 43, but I'm well below. Like, I actually have him. So he's going to get a massive boost because he's going to be a volume guy in this game. Similar to Kamara. I view these guys similar. Chubbard is going where Aaron Jones is. He's my RB 25. Like, that's where I have Chuba Hubbard. Kamara's a little bit higher. He's RB 18. Both these guys are going to be volume dependent backs in this game. You know, the upside is with the passing down back in Kamara. But overall, like, I'm fine starting both of these guys, to tell you the truth. I don't see competition for either back. So yeah, they're going to get all they can handle.
Yep. And AK plays against the lesser defense. So he's my 17th ranked RB, Hubbard 27. So right around what Jesse's talking about. You just need to, back end RB2. You hope these guys fall into the end zone.
All right, the wide receivers. We have Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Jonathan Mingo, and Xavier Legette on the Panthers. The Saints boast Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, A.T. Perry, and Bub Means. My highest is almost certainly Chris Olave. By our consensus, that is. We have Olave at 19. I have him all the way up at 14, but it looks like I'm the high guy. Deontay Johnson is my next highest. I have him at 24. Looks like we all have him about 24, 28. What do you guys have here?
I have very little faith in the Panthers secondary, even though J.C. Horn is apparently healthy. Jordan Fuller joins the team. I still think Chris Olave is going to eat. He's my wide receiver 14. Outside of that, we know we've been hyping up Deontay Johnson on this podcast since January. He's been the steal of the offseason. But against New Orleans Saints, I think they figure it out. They always manage to have kind of a top, 10 defensive unit. They still have the pieces there. Demario Davis doesn't age. So he's my wide receiver 25. I just think it's going to be a tough one for Carolina in week 1.
Yeah, entirely could be. I have Olave at 14 just because the volume he's going to get. I have Deontay at 21 because Deontay also is going to get a ton of volume. And I got to scroll down a while to find Shaheed, who should be in my 40s, but he's in the 60s, so I got to bump him up. He should be my wide receiver 45 is where I have Shaheed because I like his potential in the offense against Carolina because there are some issues there. So, I don't mind throwing a flex play on Shaheed in this game.
Yep.
The tight ends are a bit of a mess here. Jatavian Sanders, Tommy Tremble, Ian Thomas for the Panthers. Juwan Johnson, Foster Moreau, Dallin Holker. I think my highest is Juwan Johnson because I've moved him up a bit recently. I don't imagine any of these are in our top 4. Okay. Juwan Johnson is our consensus 21. Jatavian Sanders is 30. What do you guys got?
Where's Taysom Hill?
Yeah, who cares?
Oh, Taysom Hill. I don't ever include
number 9 for me. Taysom.
Let's ride, baby. Let's rock.
Where is he in our
Yeah,
consensus?
Taysom top
They
12.
need him.
I'm trying to find him in our consensus. Oh, he's 13 in our consensus. Fuck. Good Lord.
That's
Okay,
not-
so
that's
he's 13 in our consensus, and it hasn't updated because it has him as 11 for Jeremy. So, or 13 for
Hell
Jeremy.
yeah.
So he's probably going up even higher. Good Lord, what are we doing?
You betcha. We love it. They've talked how much they're
I-
like going to feature him. He's a skeleton key of that offense. They're like, we love Taysom Hill. I'm like, all right, sorry, Juwan Johnson, you're taking a back seat. So yeah, I'm just gonna ride with Taysom Hill each and every week and live with the variance that it is because Juwan Johnson's fine, but yeah, I don't want to start a Carolina tight end. Like that just sounds awful.
Yeah, and the fantasy community hates Arthur Smith. I think we should also hate just Dennis Allen for fantasy. I don't know what he's still doing on this team. I don't know why he's still a thing. I don't know how he inherited the Taysom love from Sean Payton. Maybe it was Dennis Allen all along, but Taysom Hill lives again.
Yes.